Word is that the legions are ready into march again. Men and their swords.
Fait qu'on va. C'est par là-bas qu'il faut aller.
Tatienne is very special to me. All of my girls are. I need to know what happened to her.
Je comprends, je comprends. Ok, merci. Je me demandais s'il n'avait pas fusionné avec.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Oui, let's go. Il reste une petite quête, c'est-à-dire la quête principale. Voilà. L'argent. Très bien, l'argent. L'argent. C'est tout, hein? Ouais, c'est tout. Good.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Qui était assis là?
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Ouais, cochon quoi.
Man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Un cochon devient obsédé par toi, ça devient compliqué.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
That's the day done then.
quoi.
Get out of my forge. If I'd wanted another bear, I would have sent for one. Who branded a nothing but a nuisance?
C'est ici qu'on est, très bien. Ah, c'est eux.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think? Nothing like a quick tumble on another man's coin?
Ils se ressemblent ces deux-là, non?
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, branded? Fuck off!
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
En effet.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you.
C'est ça.
Moore is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
C'est petit.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Voyons voir. Oh, excusez. Pourquoi je suis dans une séquence de bâillement?
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moore. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moore to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moore are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moore who owes me a favor, more than one in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Très bien. C'est parti, on s'en va à Moore. Parler à ce cher Bertrand. Voilà, voilà. C'est petit. Ah oui, ok. Ah oui. Ah, j'avais pas réalisé qu'on était proche comme ça.
How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Oh, full FPS là-bas. Les oiseaux.
It's not just me bleary eyes playing tricks on me.
If you mean the waves stopped at full crest, then yes, I do. How could I miss the bleeding thing?
Ah, je vois qu'il y a quelque chose à ramasser là-bas. Il y a des raptors là. On a des trucs à faire ici, ça c'est sûr. Commençons par le coin, là-bas. Comment ça marche ici? Disons. Ok. Il faut que j'aille là-bas. Truc là-bas. Curieux. En même temps, je vais peut-être devoir y aller de toute façon. Ah, ça aurait fallu que je sois plus proche. Pas très bien. Oh là là! Je me suis bien fait avoir quand même. Et voilà. C'est bien ça. Très bien. Non, ça c'est bien. Je pense que je peux... Let's go. Désolé, Tolga. J'ai pris ta proie. C'est good. Il y a un coin là-bas. Comment ça va toi? Allez. Je pense un petit peu de misère avec ma gorge, honnêtement. Je sais pas trop. J'ai eu de l'irritation tantôt, puis ça me poigne encore. Ce que j'ai à faire, je vais prendre une pause. On va finir ce coin-là. Hein. C'est pour ça que je parle pas autant aussi. Parce que je me sens un petit peu magané de la gorge. J'ai ça aussi que je peux faire. Et voilà. Y a un coffre pas loin de ceux-là? Pas ce coup-ci, est-ce que je vois? Sûr. Ouais. Pas de coffre ce coup-ci. Ah, excusez. J'ai le micro comme il faut. Comme toujours. Voilà. Ouais. Complexe.
An Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Wait, you're not one of us.
Et non. Allez. Non. Pas de nouveaux ennemis. Let's go, gain niveau. Je regarde pas l'état, lui. Ah ouais. Ça va. Ça va. O chocobo. Oh, chocobo. Pas vraiment d'ennemis ici. Dans cette zone-là. C'est juste des beaux chocobos. L'auto par contre, ça oui.
Let's make this quick.
La dame. Encore des vautours là-bas. Très bien. Vautour là, il est ici. Ah non! Trop dur, hein? Ok. C'est la capitale. Faut quand même attention. Là, ce qu'on va faire, c'est qu'on va aller là-bas. On va le checker pour être sûr que tout est beau. On n'a pas manqué un truc important. Un coffre, par exemple. Là. Ok. Ça me semble bien. C'est horrible. Pas un cadavre de même juste pour mettre un cadavre de même, clairement. Ouais, horrible. Mais ça, il n'y a pas de cadavre dans les autres, je suppose. Endroit du même genre. Non, les oblus est tout sympathique. Je veux pas. Je veux pas. Je veux pas de bobo à l'oiseau bleu. Il est beau l'oiseau bleu. Ok. C'est parti. Le chemin normal pour l'effet que le jeu veut qu'on aille. Voilà. Hein? Les vautours. Je les avais pas vus. Je les avais pas vus. Not bad. Not bad. Bah voilà, hein, les vautours, c'est plus un problème ici. Plus vraiment d'animaux problématiques. Horrible.
That's enough dallying, you two.
Il est là.
The
There's still work to be done. You and me. Shift your asses.
Tout le monde est des trous de balles, là. C'est vraiment genre... c'est un vrai fléau, ça, là. Hein. C'est horrible. Oui.
You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy.
Le gars, il pense que
Don't just
c'est pour
stand
ça.
there gawping. Rescue him.
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
Pas de trouble. Trou de balle.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
But if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this. That's enough.
Oh là là, le combat difficile. Loup vaincu, c'est un loup enrageant en vrai. Oui, passe. Ça va, petit gars.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Aïe aïe aïe.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
On est-tu allé là? Bon, on a checké dans cette zone là, je suis pas mal sûr. Et moi on voit rien de brillant de loin, fait qu'on va dire que c'est correct.
You, Brandon, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the branded I bought.
Nope.
Are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Non, mais ça. Très effrayé.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
Hmm.
How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
Pathétique. Allez.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Bien sûr.
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Oh, cher monsieur. Ah. Terrible. Allons voir. J'avoue, je trouve que c'est mieux comme ça que s'il y avait eu les cadavres et ça avait été le gros carnage dégueulasse. Je vais te montrer que, ouais, non, en effet. Oh, attends. Il y a des traces à terre. On peut trouver les cadavres. Je pense pas. Terrible. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, petite?
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
C'est où?
Let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
C'est terrible quand tu sais exactement c'est quoi qui se passe.
Work these fields. I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
C'est horrible de le savoir à l'avance. C'est vraiment horrible. Tu sais, je pense que je m'en serais douté. Évidemment. Il parlait de robe et tout ça. Mais quand on a déjà vu... c'est horrible.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that... someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
Non mais elle est blanche, blanche, blanche. C'est donc bien horrible.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Bien, lui faire comprendre. Meilleur ami qui a. Oh punaise, c'est horrible.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
Ça risque de mieux traiter les prochains. Le genre d'événement que tu te rappelles normalement. Tant mieux. C'est vraiment horrible comment eux autres ils traitent. C'est des nobles, mais honnêtement, ils ont pas l'air particulièrement à des nobles. C'est noble, on se comprend.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
It's my turn. Let me try.
What do you want?
Je me demandais juste avant qu'il allait répondre celui-là. Ok, les partitions, faut un peu. Je vais pas te vendre des trucs. Oh, ça c'est vrai. Ok, ça va. Cher Bertrand.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Okay.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Je fais le tour voir s'il y a des coffres, évidemment. Il faut. Yeah. Ah, un autre truc à vendre. Que j'ai trouvé sur ce terrain en plus. Excellent. Et mec, j'ai autre chose à te vendre.
Buy, sell, or be gone. Not enough for you. Pity that.
Good. Bon, monsieur.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Yes. Yes.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces, but her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my my wayward lamb.
Il mène une petite église. Arrête de te promener trop. Quoique je regrette pas, je trouve des objets et tout, c'est bien. Mais là, faut que je fasse ça. Ok. Non, les loups. Ouais, quelqu'un qui est mort là. Oh, les 4, let's go. Oh. Let's go. Crame. Voilà. Fallait juste le dire. Ça se réglait tout seul. Les deux, ils sont morts. Ah bah ouais. Hein.
Well, the wolves have been busy, but the blood is long dry.
On va prendre le peigne pour le montrer à... Après... une là-bas.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You... Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh?
Ah.
Might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Ah, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
No problemo.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Et voilà. Bien.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Temps de l'explication. Voilà, voilà.
see, my dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Oh là là.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Otto mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Bon, on va aller là-bas. Que ça, je pense pour de vrai que je vais vous laisser parce que ma gorge. Là, je commence à avoir faim aussi pas mal. Là. Mon poulet doit être prêt. Fait que... quelqu'un qui s'occupe de surveiller. Deux kills. Quelque chose autour. Bon, bon, bon. Et... ah! Faut vendre ça. Non, faut pas entrer là. Voyons, faut passer par où? Je savais. Ne vous inquiétez pas. Allez. Je vais charger la cinématique. Oh.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Quartier des plaisirs, Oriflamme.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
J'avoue.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. That'll do me.
Évidemment.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.